Hello Leo friends, I'm Annie Botticelli and welcome to my report on Jupiter and Gemini just for Leos. This transit will occur from May 2024 through June 2025. So what we're going to talk about here will be in effect for this whole year. This is a very exciting time. Jupiter changing signs, changing house for you is meaning that Jupiter's expansion and benevolence and growth and luck is going to come to a new sector of your life. And in this case, it's the 11th house. I'm going to talk about what the 11th house, which is the ruler of the Aquarius energy, what that means and what Jupiter looks like in that space. I'm going to give you a little bit of groundwork first so that we can get deeper into the discussion. One of the very exciting things about this transit is that it makes a fabulous angle for Leos. So it makes a 60-degree angle, which is the angle of opportunities. If you've listened to my work before, then you know that I like to call this the ingredients on a counter angle. Meaning, if you have ingredients to make a yummy peach pie on the counter, you actually have to put those ingredients together to make the pie. So otherwise they'll rot on the counter and then you say, "Where is my pie, Annie?" So this means that opportunities will come, but you may have to do something with those opportunities in order to benefit from the things that want to come in. Now, that being said, there could just be things that get dumped in your lap that are wonderful blessings and sweet points, but just keep in mind that you may have to take action to make the most of these potentials. This is a 12-year cycle, so you can think back to 12 years ago and the year that followed to see similar types of things where Jupiter's expansion in this arena of life may have occurred. Just because things happened at that time doesn't mean they'll happen the same this time, but you may be able to see major expansion at work. Once you understand the 11th house more, you can kind of look back and see when were there some similar parallels. You may have finished a 12-year cycle and you're closing that out now, or you may be adding to whatever you've done over the next 12 years and going to a different dimension of it. I also suggest you watch my Jupiter and Gemini for all signs video, which I'll post at the end of the report, or I'll post the playlist and it'll be the top there, or you can scroll down on the podcast playlist, and for YouTube I'll put it at the end, because I'm not going to talk about the manifestations of Jupiter in the sign of Gemini. That will be in that Jupiter and Gemini for all signs report. What we're going to focus on here is Jupiter expanding the 11th house of Aquarius and what that looks like, because that is exactly where it will be for you. And it's in this beautiful angle, so there's so much to celebrate for Leos with this transit. Okay, so when we're looking at Jupiter moving through the 11th house or the sign of Aquarius, we're going to add our Jupiter rules and Jupiter key points to the energy of the 11th house in Aquarius and the planet Uranus even, since that rules Aquarius. And any additive effects here will be the potentials that you can see for the transit. So let's break this down. The 11th house rules big dreams. Okay, that's my top thing, which isn't even on this list, but I'm going to put it there. Big dreams, not the ones you have at night, but the huge visions for your life, your lifetime aspirations. So when Jupiter's in this house, your chance of laying the groundwork or having major expansion on the road to fulfillment of your biggest dreams gets a major boost. Okay, so Jupiter transits are never a time to go small in anything that is there it's ruling. Okay, so you want to go big. And if there's something crazy, like if someone would ask you and say, what would you do if you could absolutely do anything? Those are the things to go for. Okay, because even if you don't get to them, you will still go further than you would have if you didn't try. All right, that's a very big rule of Jupiter. People who have strong Jupiter in their chart know this, and they do it naturally. This is a time when those energies can fuel this area of your life or any area of your life. Okay, so you're going to go through the expanded version of your wildest dreams. The next thing to know is that Aquarius in the 11th house rules friends, friendships, social circles, acquaintances, social media and all internet-based projects, groups, large organizations, humanitarian efforts, community projects, online communities, your place within the group, all of that. So to get the full support of Jupiter in this placement, you have to say yes to some things that people invite you to and options and opportunities that you have to connect with people this way. Now, it doesn't mean you have to indiscriminately not be discerning and go to everything. You still want to fine-tune your intuition. You want to follow the the guidance that you're getting and the signs, and follow them and say yes to the things that you need to say yes to. But you definitely want to be asking the question, should I be going to this? Whether it's an event online or whether it's a meeting, or even if someone wants to introduce you to an acquaintance or someone that could turn out to be very important. The odds of someone introducing you to someone that becomes key in your life are very pronounced at this time. But again, you have to say yes, okay? So the more people you connect with, the more Jupiter has a chance to work its magic. And during the time that Jupiter's in this position, amazing things can happen at this time, but remember that it also plants seeds for the future. So you can meet someone during this transit who some years from now could wind up playing a key role. And the importance of the things that go on now might not be completely evident in this time frame. Okay? So that's very important to know. Anything that's working for the greater good is very well supported at this time, and anything having to do with humanitarian efforts or trying to help people or band together for a common purpose is going to have Jupiter's full support in your life. All right? So when Jupiter moves to the 11th house, it's a great time to lean on your friends, and it's also a great time to be there for them. They might need more help, or you might need more help. Or you might make a bunch of new friends. It can definitely add to your friendship circle when Jupiter is here. And it's really a great time for friendship enrichment and also growth and healing from seeing yourself as part of a group and not feeling isolated and finding like-minded people that you resonate with. So adding your creativity to a group project can work in amazing ways. Also, inventions and innovation, tech things are all ruled here. So if you're doing anything on those fronts, of course, in the internet website, if you want to launch a website or do internet-based projects, you have all the luck and benevolence and amplification and addition of this. Watch out for the excess. Diversification is also key, and you might broaden your approach. Aquarius is also one of the rulers of astrology. So, and some metaphysical aspects and even new age things. So you might find that you're interested in those things more, or that you're expanding your knowledge on those topics. If you resonate with my work and you want more free content from me, make sure to subscribe if you're on a podcast so you don't miss anything. Also, you can search in the podcast history and you'll see a list of everything that I posted recently. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and click the bell. I've heard if you don't click the bell, I won't show up in your notifications. And I post pretty regularly, so you don't want to miss anything. So make sure you click the bell, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. If you want to have one easy place to see all of my podcasts and videos, go to anniehelpsyou.com/astrology. This is my player that I have the podcast player and the YouTube player right next to each other. And if you are on the player on this page, just click in the top right corner on these three lines and it will reveal the playlist there. And you can scroll and see. Sometimes you have to scroll way far back because there's a lot of stuff I post. And if I do ever post anything on this player page that is a time-stamped situation, then any info about the timestamps will be somewhere right above or below, and there will be other instructions or other things on the page. You can always check out my eclipse playlist on that player as well, depending on where you're at in the eclipse cycle. There can be information for your sign and in general there, so you can just click there on the player as well. If you love to have more dates that are relevant, my sweet and salty date list, my monthly written astrology review given to you 1 month early, my monthly mini astrology lessons, special promos, private promos, blog updates, go to anniehelpsyou.com and put your name and email address in the slots there. And you will be joining my free VIP community. You'll also get my 28-day virtual coaching program for free called Shine, and that is very, very helpful. You'll also receive one of my subliminal recordings called Relax, Unwind, and Let Go. So lots of goodies for my free VIP community. You can see that at anniehelpsyou.com. If you love astrology and you love how I teach, you will love my astrology certification course. So on the AnnieHelpsYou.com page, you can see this up level link, and this will show you my basics course, and it will show you my very detailed, very comprehensive Become a Professional Astrologer Mastery Certification course, where I can take you from any stage you're at and help you to read charts adeptly and to earn money from your love of the stars. I have been a coach for 20 years. I've been teaching astrology, an astrologer for 20 years, and I've also been an entrepreneur for longer than that time. So all of that shines through in this course. You can take this course even if you want to learn astrology just to help yourself and your friends, but if you want to earn money, I can definitely help you do that. You can put my over 17 million channel views to work, all of my experience and expertise in this course. If you want early content, written horoscopes, how to handle difficult transits, and so much more, you can click on the upgrade button and join my secret star portal. And of course, we talked about how to join the free VIP community there. I hope you have a wonderful time until my next video, and I'll be back with you soon. Bye.